Domestic abuse is a major issue here in Northwest Ohio, but it's important for victims to know that there is help. You just have to take the first step. To protect her identity, we'll call this woman Jane. She is currently in a safe house because she's a victim of domestic abuse.
I was very fearful for my life. I believed that he would kill me. I didn't know how to get out. I didn't know where to go. I was to the point where I was pretty much accepting that that's what was going to happen.
She was involved in an abusive relationship for years and said at one point she did try to leave.
He stood in front of the door and would not allow me to leave. Meanwhile, he had his gun. He wouldn't let me leave, especially not with the children.
Michelle Klosick runs the Cocoon Shelter, which is located in Wood County. She says the leading factor for homicide in Wood County is domestic violence.
There have been 13 deaths in the last decade in our county, 20 motherless children in our community.
Abusers are masters of manipulation, and often the abuse may go unnoticed by friends and family.
Certainly, friends and family might think this isn't predictable.
Jane saw this firsthand.
Other people didn't even believe that anything was going on. My family didn't see it.
She says there are often indicators that surface long before the relationship turns abusive, but hindsight, as always, is 20/20.
They're very jealous. They're checking through all your stuff. They want to know who you're talking to, where you're going all the time.
However, Jane has made the first and most difficult step.
If they try to leave, that's when they're at the highest risk for being killed.
So when you leave, make sure you have a solid plan with the help of abuse professionals.
Don't tell anybody where you're going or what you're doing. Seek professional help.
Now she has begun the challenging road of rebuilding her life, free of abuse, towards a future where she no longer has to live in fear.
I just feel free. I am able to do things now. I don't have to always be walking on eggshells, looking over my back, wondering when something's going to happen. I'm going forward in life.
Now, statistics show that an overwhelming amount of domestic abuse cases involve children, like in the case of the Lake Township murders, where children end up being the most tragic victims of all. Chris Delkamp, WNWO News.